Floorte is Shaw's new enhanced vinyl plank collection. The use of high-definition printing gives the product an extremely realistic visual. The fold and tap locking system is precision engineered with state-of-the-art technology, making it easy to use, strong, and durable. The planks are thicker, 6.5 millimeters, but still flexible, which means less floor prep is needed because the product will conceal most imperfections in the subfloor. Here, we are installing over a textured, grouted ceramic tile with no concerns about telegraphing through to the face. Floorte does not need to be acclimated to the job site, but can be delivered and installed the same day since the planks do not absorb moisture. The subfloor should be clean, permanently dry, structurally sound, and flat within 3/16 of an inch in 10 feet. The temperature in the area should be maintained between 55 and 85 degrees Fahrenheit. This product can be installed in 3-season rooms as long as the temperature never exceeds 140 degrees in direct sunlight or drops below 55 degrees. Determine the direction the planks will run, usually parallel to the longest wall, and measure the width of the area to calculate the width of the first and last rows. If possible, the first and last rows should not be less than half a plank in width. Cut the planks in width with a table saw or jigsaw. Length cuts can be made by scoring and snapping or using a laminate cutter. Undercut all door jambs using a piece of the flooring as a guide. Floorte plank flooring is designed to be installed as a floating floor, but may also be glued down. An expansion gap of 1/4 inch must be maintained around the perimeter and any fixed objects for either installation method. Use 1/4 inch spacers or cut small pieces of the product for use as spacers. If the Floorte is to be glued down, use Shaw 200 or Quick Flash adhesive with a 1/16 by 1/16 by 1/16 inch square notch trowel. Facing the start wall, you will work left to right. Position the first plank using your spacers. The cut edge, or tongue side, should face the wall. Install the second plank by aligning the end tongue over the end groove of the first plank and firmly pressing the joint together with your hand. The end seams fit very tightly together in order to prevent liquid penetration. If the joint does not fully engage with hand pressure, tap about 1 inch from the end joint with a rubber mallet. Finish row 1 by repeating the process. The last piece in the row should not be less than 6 inches long. If so, trim the first piece and adjust the row to the left. The second row starts with a cut piece at least 6 to 12 inches shorter than the first row start piece. Engage the side tongue into the groove at a low angle. Maintain slight pressure towards the joint and rotate the plank to the floor. For the second plank in the row, engage the side tongue and groove, slide the plank to position the end tongue squarely above the first board's end groove, and fold the plank to the floor, once again maintaining slight pressure towards the side joint. Press firmly along the seam with your hand to engage the lock. If the joint is not flush and some ledging is present, apply pressure directly on the raised portion of the joint with a seam roller or by placing a rubber mallet head on the ledge and pressing down. If the end joint is still not fully engaged, firmly tap along, not on, the seam with a white rubber mallet. Never hit squarely on the joint. Instead, the mallet head should strike 1/2 to 1 inch away from the seam on the tongue side. Do not tap with the mallet until the locking system has been engaged by direct pressure from either your hand, a seam roller, or the mallet head. It is critical that the first 2 rows are straight and square, as they are the foundation for the entire job. After assembling 3 or 4 rows, you may find it easier to work on top of the new floor. Repeat the same process for the rest of the floor, working from multiple cartons and randomly staggering joints so as not to create a pattern. When fitting under door casings or installing the last row, a flat pull bar may be needed to assist in locking the planks. When fitting around obstacles or into irregular spaces, pattern scribe onto the plank or make a cardboard template and transfer the pattern to the plank. Cut the product with a jigsaw. To complete the installation, Floorte has matching reducer strips, T-moldings, and stair noses available, as well as quarter round. There it is, a beautiful wood floor installed below grade, over ceramic tile, and ready for the kids.